Welcome back to more Jade Empire. I'm Negative Zero. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing alright. And I believe if I'm recording these properly and uploading them properly, this is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to all of my fellow Americans and anyone else that cares to give thanks today. Yeah, so we're here at Tian's Landing. I'm taking Zoo with me because he's awesome. And we're going to go check out the town. Which is this way. We're in, I guess, a cemetery. Yeah. Alright.
Nara earphonia wonu kanawa ofa ear kanawa wonu.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Upwak wo sosonia sonophonia sisaya nauko.
Why are you leaving town?
Sisaya ifok woso no koso ya. Saya kanoa fwanuya.
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Konio kioia kawaya wo kawaya watita osia kwani nipawia. Pia uksaya sinini sisaya rusta atapafawir sumhuno ko suir toerok.
Yeah, okay. So we're still trying to get to the closed fist choices, but everything's so rude, and I wish there was a way to do closed fists and just not be a jerk. So I think we're going to end up doing more of a middle of the road sort of playthrough. Okay, we were up by the dam earlier, and we couldn't get through the gate, right? We need the key to go do the stuff at the dam. Okay, alright. The wilderness is really dangerous. Do you think things will be any better if you leave town?
The pirates are Gal the Greater's men. He has holdings near here, and access to quite a lot of flyers, as you've seen.
Pia uksaya sinini sisaya rusta atapafawir sumhuno ko suir toerok. Sisaya ifoboso no koso ayaya. Saya kanoa fwanuya.
Okay, why did the Great Dam open?
Pawoya astia wo saya ifasaya wa kawi shia.
Okay, so if it's open, why is the river so low?
Wo tawa ya kupia kawia nakawia iptuki. Wo nipi ya uksayer si sini nisayer busta. Wo ifu ya uksunok no kawayer.
Okay, that makes sense. What about these pirates?
Ukir neko si se sayer wosayer nifuya. Noni wo sayer tar wo wir ikisaro konkret.
Okay.
Konio kioia kawaya wo kawaya watita osia kwani nipawia.
Okay, let's continue on. If things are so bad that the villagers are actually leaving and going into the wilderness... Wait, where... Zoo. Let's go. Things must be pretty bad.
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you.
Leave her alone. I'm not looking for trouble. I just want to watch while you rough her up. I'm not looking for trouble.
Too bad, because trouble just found you.
That's fine, because I was kind of looking for somebody to beat up anyway. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Move, move, move. What? There we go. Okay. We're good, we're good. Let's get this other guy. Hopefully, that lady can take care of herself. Oh, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? Oh no, I can't. I can't do it. Am I shooting stuff? I don't even know what I'm doing. I just wanted to try the magic.
Hui, what are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zoo. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui.
Okay. You two know each other?
Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier, and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her.
Okay. So, Zhu was a Lotus assassin. And then he betrayed them because he didn't like what they were doing. And now he rescued an orphan girl. I'm pretty sure we know who that orphan girl was. Where is this child now?
She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20 years ago.
Yep, 20 years ago sounds about
Yes,
right.
those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zoo mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young man, what is your master's name?
Yeah, I trained under Master Lee of the Two Rivers.
I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
I'm ready, but you waited here for years? He must have given his orders long ago. You were very loyal, or foolish.
I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The water dragon. The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
Okay, so our group, our people, were the spirit monks at Dirge that all got slaughtered except for us. And Dirge was where the Emperor killed the water dragon, so the spirit monks were working for the water dragon, which is the shepherd of the dead, which means dead people, or rebirth. If the water dragon's the goddess of rebirth, people aren't rebirthing. So the dead can't come back to life. Well, not come back to life, but be reborn. So that's a big problem in the whole circle of life. More than, this is bigger than we thought, is all I'm saying.
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun Hai sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the Emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
Okay. How could the Emperor kill a god?
The Water Dragon's power was tied to her temple at Dirge, and the strength of her servants. When the spirit monks were slain and Dirge fell, she became vulnerable. Her physical form could be injured, but she was also a god. Maybe her spirit still exists. I don't know. I'm no expert on the heavens.
What do you know about the Great Wheel?
The Great Wheel is a way to envision the cycle of rebirth. I believe that when something dies, it is reborn as something else, after some form of assessment, of course. The celestial bureaucracy is said to govern the heavens. Just as cities have minor officials, existence is delegated across many entities, some more grand than others. Or so some choose to believe. It is probably better explained by a philosopher. I know as much as any person that has seen their share of death.
I like her. She's cool. Hoi, right? Was her name? Hui? Let's see, what's left? The Emperor destroyed my people to take the Water Dragon's power?
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Executed? Murdered? The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
Wow, okay, so Master Li escaped with us, and yeah, I can't believe he abandoned his family. That's a very valid point, but why did he do this?
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear. It is time to continue your training, and I am honored to add to the basics that Sun Li instilled. A brief description should reinforce the style you saw me use.
You presume to teach me? Yeah, shouldn't we be doing this other stuff?
Everything I say is at the behest of your master. These lessons were withheld so you would be ready for the attention they will bring. I must train you in Spirit Thief. Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
Okay, so we learned Spirit Thief. That's interesting. We'll go inside, but let's take a look at Spirit Thief. Even though I'm not a chi user... Oh yeah, I forgot. We got the Women in Black, the Great Dam, which is... We still need to meet Minister Shang. Yeah. Anyway. Where are we? Techniques. No. Ooh, look at these. I didn't even know we got these. This one we got from solving that riddle in Master Li's house. This is for... Oh. Okay. I didn't realize we got these because we found the scrolls for, what is it, Iron Palm and the Viper one. I can't remember, but I wanted to look at the skills. No, I didn't want to look at the skills. I wanted to look at this. Okay. Unique style drains chi from enemies, does direct damage in chi strike mode. Okay, so we have to choose between chi strike mode. A Spirit Thief's power attack inflicts damage but does not drain chi. Okay, let's just read it. Those most adept at manipulating chi find that even the spiritual energy of others is within their grasp. These strikes and forms of the Spirit Thief style enable practitioners to tap an enemy's vital energies and refill their own reserves. So we hit our enemies, and instead of doing damage to them, we get chi back. That's cool. I mean, that sounds useful. Alright, while the techniques of this style do no physical damage to its victims without being charged with its user's chi... Oh, but wait, we can change it up here. You can now perform advanced chi strikes of this style. They consume more chi but do more damage. Press the right button key. The right button key. What is the right button key? Oh, bumper. The bumper. Okay. To enter chi strike mode. So we can do damage, so we can alternate. Alright, that sounds complicated though. I think I was going to go with Toad Demon. I don't know. We might need to invest in Spirit Thief though. Let's remap it and we'll try it. We don't really use the fire. The fire was kind of crazy when I tried it. Okay, alright, we're good. Let's go inside. Wait. Do we have a quest? Seamstress Land? What's going on?
Please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it.
Your sobbing is annoying me. Who are you?
Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you. It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought, well...
This isn't my problem. Your Baker boyfriend has to show his own strength. I'm not... tell me more about the story, though.
But there isn't. My poor Bay has done nothing to these men. They attack him for no reason at all. Please, you have to help him. I beg you.
This isn't my problem.
No, of course not. I should never have approached you. I'm just so worried about Bay. I won't bother you again. I'll try to cry quietly so I won't bother you.
I mean, we're going closed fist, right? Because he has to... We can't just help people.
What am I going
That's
to
not
do?
our way.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off before.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
Alright, they're not joking around. Let's get out of this for a second. Oh! How did I hit that guy? There we go. Get in there, hit him some more. There we go. Let's get this. Chunks of wood. Whoa. Hold on. I can't see. Wait. Oh, I'm using chunks of wood! I'm fighting with chunks of wood. Awesome! Okay. This is great. And they don't use focus. Oh, this is amazing. Oh. Okay. Wow. That was really cool.
You certainly look like Lee's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it. It doesn't matter. The sailors won't bother us again. We can get back to business. Sun Lee gave me instructions to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade.
Well over a decade? You are really dedicated. Try to speed this up. Okay, are you saying Lee knew he'd be kidnapped?
The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Lee asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prized pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the Spirit Monk Temple fell. He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold.
Okay, that's kind of cool. So you searched for the rest of the amulet?
I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited. Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's Landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the Spirit Monk amulet too.
Oh, okay. So the Lotus assassins opened up the dam, lowered the water level so they could go get the amulet. Okay. How do they even know about it, and what can they do with the amulet anyway?
The Emperor is privy to much. I don't know his motives, but any aid to you is likely a threat to him.
Okay, that makes sense.
You must go to the ruins and find the amulet piece meant for you.
Right. What What if my flyer had worked properly and we didn't even stop at Tien's Landing?
I choose to believe that my service was valuable and vital. You would have come here eventually. The amulet would draw you at least.
Okay, that makes sense. You've been here 10 years, we already know that. I think you've answered all of my questions.
My assignment is to give you information to help you acquire the amulet. I will gladly answer whatever questions I can.
Let's talk about the water dragon.
It is said that the water dragon is the shepherd of the dead and a symbol of life and restoration. Beyond that is philosophy and not for a soldier to know. As you see, I know little about the celestial powers. I knew less before Sun Lee asked this service of me. I thought such beings were beyond physical assault. I was mistaken. I don't know how the attack was made or what blade could cut the heart from a god, but I do know that any man who would attempt such a plan is arrogant beyond imagining.
What else can you tell me about Spirit Thief?
You are wise to ask. It is a difficult but essential skill to master.
Do you have a favorite tactic?
If you power through an opponent's guard with its strongest attack, it can briefly immobilize an enemy. During this, you can concentrate and increase the restoration. If you use that time to attack with another style, be careful. Your opponent may not be as vulnerable as they seem, and one must never be overconfident of victory.
It's all tactical. When should I switch to Spirit Thief?
Spirit Thief is always useful. It is common to get run down or injured during battle, and you can tire yourself even further concentrating your chi to aid yourself. When you are feeling such a drain on your resources, switch to Spirit Thief, and each successful blow will restore you slightly. The drain will not hamper your opponent, however.
Okay. Alright, I think we're done here.
Remember, go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
So, now that we're in Tien's Landing, our destiny has become clear, the story has become larger. We're going to check out this building a minute before we go to Old Tien's Landing, but I think we're going to save that for next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care.